Good afternoon and welcome to Ochilview for the highlights of the Cinch League 2 match between Stenhousemuir and Stranraer. My name's Lawrence Nelson and on commentary with me is Brian Martin. Colin Ferguson is the man behind the camera this afternoon. Brian, good afternoon to you. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, thanks Lawrence. Good to be here at Stenny to see what's happening in the game.
Let's bring you the teams then, and certainly a few changes. I'll start with the Stranraer team. Obviously George O'Connor is in goal due to Luke Scullion's injury, so in goal 13 George O'Connor. Then we've got Scott Robertson, Kyle Girvin, Craig Ross, James Hilton, Grant Gallagher, Sam Ellis, Josh Walker, Dylan Forrest, Anton Brady and Sean McIntosh. On the Blues bench today, just 5 players: Craig Malcolm, Luke Watt, Matty Grant, Ikechi Easy and Darryl Duffy. Stenny team today under their new manager, Connor Brennan in goals, former Stranraer man. In front of Connor, Callum Yates, Nicky Jameson, Dan Higgins, Adam Corbett, Nat Wetterburn, Mikey Miller, Ewan O'Reilly, Matty Yates, Adam Brown and Tam Orr. Of course, Matty Yates and Tam Orr, also former Blues. On the Warriors bench today, subkeeper Jay Cantley, Scott Walker, Ross Forbes, Mikey Anderson, Nia Joseph and Will Sewell. Man in the middle is Duncan Williams.
It's not ready, Lawrence, is it?
Surely not. Here's Jinky Hilton. Turns, gets a shot away. A bit of a daisy cutter, but he kept it on target.
It was on Lawrence for the shot.
Brown cuts inside. Finds Corbett out in the right wing. Corbett cuts inside Ellis. Keeps running. Beats 3 men. Gets a shot away. And George O'Connor is down well. But goal into the box, and that was very dangerous, and not one Stranraer player picked up the run of Dan Higgins, Brian. Now, Stenny on the ball. That should be offside.
Surely.
Ball played in from Brown.
No, he's not getting
To
it.
to Ewan O'Reilly, rather. Looked clearly offside, but the linesman not interested. And that's a poor ball.
Yeah. Complete dive, actually.
Absolutely was. Here's Hilton.
Oh, what a chance.
And that is a great chance. To be fair, he was stretching for it when it dropped the second time, but that was a real chance for Jinky Hilton.
What a
Gives
chance.
Stranraer the lead. Matty Yates to take.
Yeah.
He comes out to Brown. Ball deflected in, headed away by Ellis, and
what is that?
what is he given here?
A fun ball. Wow. You know, players shout nowadays, they seem to get it.
The problem is, Brian, it's a total mystery when you see some of these decisions.
I know.
Being given.
Look, he's
you know, I was actually looking for a flag from the linesman because I had no idea.
He's gave a foul for a handball, I think. I'd really like to see that back in the replay, Lawrence.
Here goes Matty Yates, and that's a lovely goal.
You know, that's absolutely.
Well, Matty Yates took that.
Aye, but the referee has got to.
Put
Stenhousemuir
ahead. Not convincing with the decision at all.
No.
As you say, Brian, we need to see that again. But apparently a handball that very few people in the ground saw. Here's Grant Gallagher out wide to Forrest. Bit of space, cuts it inside to Walker. Gallagher, it's going to go back out to Forrest. Triangles there, Forrest into the middle.
Must be.
And it's
yes,
in.
It's a goal.
Was it Scott
Eventually,
Robertson?
Lawrence. Eventually. I think it was Josh Walker.
Is it Josh Walker?
Yeah, on that far side. I think it's wee Josh.
Brenner down, injured.
Again, a bit of panic in the Stenny defence.
It was a bit iffy at the back for Stenny, wasn't it? I wasn't sure if Robertson got the final touch, but I think Josh Walker's was already across the line. Chaos in the home defence, you have to say, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we said, Lawrence, it wasn't going to be a 0-0 in the podcast. That's I think that's 70 goals conceded between the two teams.
Wow.
in 19 games.
And to be fair, you can see why based on this afternoon.
Yeah. The Stenny goalkeeper seems to be injured now.
Well, again, because of the distance we're at, you can't actually see what happened to Connor Brown. I'd be interested to see, but there's certainly chaos in that home defence there.
Yep.
And we saw a neck brace being put on the keeper. He's on the stretcher now. That was about 7 minutes. The game was stopped for treatment to the Stenny goalie. And Jay Cantley waits to take his place between the sticks for the home side. McIntosh and O'Connor did well under pressure there. McIntosh, that one's caught short. Stenny come again. Here's O'Reilly, dangerous player. Cross into the middle for Tam Orr. And that is a goal by
dear.
Matty Yates. Once again, Brian, the
What a
Stranraer defence at 6.
comedy of errors in the defence again.
That defence really fell apart
Just
there again.
the poor ball out for McIntosh, and it just unravelled after that.
Stranraer didn't recover, as Brian saying, a poor ball out by Sean McIntosh.
Probably got a bit fortunate with the bounce, but these things happen.
So Matty Yates doubles his tally.
I don't think the score. I don't think the scoring stopped, Lawrence.
Miller. Corbett looked a bit offside there. Yates on the ball, into the box. Stranraer defence kind of absent again at the back there, Brian.
Yeah, it was a nice move, right enough.
It was a lovely
the
move.
The boy done well, yeah.
Yates is headed on by number 11 Adam Brown, and George O'Connor comes out to smother it. And that is half time. 9 minutes added to the first half, and that was only right with an 8-minute stoppage due to the injury to Steny keeper Connor Brennan. But Matty Yates' 2 goals have Steny 2-1 in front. Josh Walker hit back for Stranraer, but half time here at Ochilview, Stenhousemuir 2, Stranraer 1. All the way across to McIntosh. Forrest up the right. Nicely done by Dylan Forrest. Sean McIntosh lifts it into the box.
It's a poor ball, actually.
It was a poor ball. Gallagher to Robertson at the front edge of the box.
Oh, Robbo.
Worth a go. Never going to crit. Gallagher out to Forrest. Puts it in the box.
Oh.
Dummies. And shouts go up for a penalty.
Corner.
Shouts up there for a penalty, Brian. I'm not
No, I think
sure
you're looking for the corner.
Forrest back heel to McIntosh. Finds Walker. He does brilliantly under pressure from Miller. To Hilton. Force back the way he's going to shoot, and that is not a bad effort. I think Hilton.
It's a wee bit high, but that's the way.
Well, I thought Hilton did pretty well there because he struggled with. Into Ross in the middle, into the box. Nice ball.
What a chance.
I'll tell you what, that was a fantastic chance. So close.
Sam Ellis in the far side there. Oh, he gets.
It's under that one.
In fact.
Lifts it in Josh Walker. Walker feeds Matty Grant out on the right here. Takes a touch, cuts inside. Walker out to McIntosh. Needs to get a ball into the box. Gallagher lifts it. It's in. Oh, and the keeper dropped it. And a header pops wide of the post. So,
Michael Anderson.
well, there you have it. Wedderburn still on.
Oh, there we go.
Here's the break for
Jinky.
Hilton.
Oh, Jinky. Oh.
I was never entirely confident he was going to score there.
A chance again.
Pulled it. It's a real chance.
Yeah.
And by their defenders.
Again,
Grant, this time it goes in. Malcolm gets a header on it.
Shot on target, but
yeah, it's powder puff.
not enough patches in that. That is
a nonsense. We were under no pressure whatsoever, and panic stations at the back, and it's just led to Steny coming in on
we've
goal.
just gave them the.
That's a goal.
I
tell you what, we got away with one there.
They've had one chance, and that was good.
Ball into the box.
Oh! Why, dear.
And Cantley at panic stations at the other
And
end.
here we go, another 2 or 3 seconds.
And Steny maintain possession. Higgins sends it out to the right.
It's in the wrong end of the park.
Matty Yates. Matty Yates, haven't seen him.
Oh, dear.
That's the first time he's been in the ball second half, I think.
Oh, dear.
And I'll tell you what, that was a real chance.
Steny had 2 chances second half and should really have scored both
By the
of
way,
them.
I think 1 minute's played.
Probably the last chance. Saloon Lawrence. It's a good ball. Let it go, Robbo.
Robertson out to Grant, overhit. Grant gets it back in the middle.
Oh!
And the goalkeeper goes down again.
Oh, at home next. That's
That is
it.
full time going by Mr. Duncan Williams. Full time at Ochilview, Stenhousemuir 2, Stranraer 1. Matty Yates with both of the home goals. Josh Walker countered for Stranraer. We then staged a bit of a fight back second half, had almost all possession, for most of the second half, but never, Brian, seriously looked like equalised.
Created absolutely nothing, Lawrence. Maybe the goalkeeper spilled one, Josh Walker put it past the post, but apart from that, created plenty of possession, but created absolutely nothing. And I'm afraid to say it's back to Jamie, back to the drawing board for Jamie in this away form.
Yep,
Absolutely woeful.
Yep, we await inspiration as to how that away rot is going to be lifted. So full time at Ochilview, Stenhousemuir 2, Stranraer 1. Next up for Stranraer is a home game against Albion Rovers next Saturday. Thank you for watching Stranraer FC Live.